While there are many, many wonderful things to say about Belfast, it's not a city known for its weather. It really does feel like a mixture of Irish and British influence. I really want this video to be more of a look at actual modern day life here in Belfast. We're gonna do a little exploring of Belfast city centre.
I'm working on my foreign voice.
Well, hello from Belfast. My name is Hawkins. I'm a traveling singer-songwriter and I'm currently here in Northern Ireland. I'm actually here for a dear friend's birthday. You all might remember my friend Geraldine from many other videos. But before we head over to her birthday party, I thought I'd fit in some exploring.
They're writing songs for New York and I'm losing relation. They're working through all of her chords. I'm on permanent vacation.
I'm just here on the Queen's University Belfast campus. I've never been here before. I've seen pictures, but it's so beautiful. The architecture is really amazing, and there don't seem to be a lot of students around, so I'm free to just wander and be blown by the wind. So I didn't hang around the university for very long. I think kind of the main building is the thing to see there. And like I said, the architecture is just gorgeous. And conveniently, if you just walk alongside, I'm now in the Botanic Gardens, which seem gorgeous.
But I wonder about the melody she's making. That I spend a little too long just contemplating.
Unfortunately, the greenhouse here is closed right now, but I do love that you can peek in through the windows. It's just so beautiful. I bet going inside is really, really nice. Right now they have a photography festival on here in Belfast. So they have all of these beautiful photos stationed in the gardens behind the Ulster Museum. And it's just a really cool way to take in photography while surrounded by nature. We're just behind the Ulster Museum, which I've also never been to, so I'm gonna see about popping in. But I love that there's this exhibit of photography out in the gardens. Unfortunately, the Ulster Museum is actually closed right now. I didn't realize because it's so bright and sunny out that it is after 5 o'clock right now. So a lot of things may be closed, but the botanical gardens are open. And while there are many, many wonderful things to say about Belfast, it's not a city known for its weather. So the fact that we have a blue sky and sunshine right now, it's a very good time to be outside. This garden here is the Global Medicine Garden, and so all of the plants are used in different medicines from around the world. It's really fascinating, and you can't go in at the moment because it's closed, but even just walking along the outside, you can actually get kind of a close-up look at some of the plants. So if you were wondering, botanical gardens, definitely dog friendly. I'm standing now in the rose garden here, which is so beautiful. It's really large too, and it's totally open. I mean, the botanical gardens on the whole, I think they close at 8 o'clock. Either way, they're not closing yet, and you can just stroll, and it's really, really nice. The flowers are just so beautiful, and I cannot get over this weather. Every other time I've been to Belfast, the sky has not been this color. I think it's just starting to drizzle, which is actually perfect timing because the reason that I'm actually here in Belfast is for my dear friend Geraldine's birthday party. So I am gonna head over to her place now. We're gonna get a takeaway for dinner, and then the theme of her party is dressed for the wrong event. So I'll show you my outfit, but I think it's gonna be kind of funny. All right, here's my costume reveal for the party. I think I definitely achieved dressed for the wrong event, which makes this the right event.
What would I do with the news that everything I've done can be put to use? If that's true, then I've got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Good morning. We are here in Belfast City Centre today after such a fun night. It was such a great party. So many of Geraldine's friends that I hadn't met before, as well as several that I had met, all came out, and we just had a great time. Everyone definitely understood the assignment with the theme and came in very fun costumes, and we had a talent show, and it was just a really silly, really lovely night, and it made me extra grateful to be back here in Ireland. We're starting today off with some brunch from a cafe that I've heard very good things about. Apparently it's very popular. We may have to wait in a line, but I think it will be well worth it. And then we're gonna do a little exploring of Belfast city centre. That place does great food. It's like a market with like outdoor stalls. Hey, no. It's like a market with indoor stalls. We're passing a circus school, and I haven't taken Silk's class in a really long time, and this is making me really miss them.
They're writing songs for New York and they're climbing the ladder.
You're it!
Moving towards some high reward 'cause they wanted it better. So I wonder about the heights I haven't reached. Then I spend a little too long in my questioning.
You can see St. Anne's Cathedral just across the street here. This area is called the Cathedral Quarter for obvious reasons, and it's right where we're getting brunch. I decided to go for the banana bread French toast and the hash brown, and both are so beautiful. I am so impressed. I'm definitely very full now, but that was a fantastic brunch. And now I think we're just gonna do a little wander around the city center. We don't really have a plan. It's also Sunday, so I don't know what's open. Just across the street from where we had brunch is Belfast Cathedral, otherwise known as the Cathedral of St. Anne, and it is the main focal point of the Cathedral Quarter here in Belfast. It is, of course, an Anglican cathedral, and it opened in the year 1904.
What would I do with the news that everything I've done can be put to use? If that's true, then I've got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Street art is a huge part of the culture here in Belfast. You'll see murals almost everywhere you walk, whether they are a form of political protest or a way for restaurants to advertise themselves. There is a lot to be said about the murals in Belfast. In fact, you can actually take a tour just seeing different street art across the city, which I think would be really, really interesting to do. headed that way right now, but if you walk in the opposite direction, you will find the famous Big Fish sculpture, as well as, of course, the Titanic Museum here in Belfast. Belfast as a city has such a rich history and culture, and I feel like a lot of the videos that people share of the city are about the Troubles or about the Titanic, and while there is so much to say on both different topics, I really want this video to be more of a look at actual modern day life here in Belfast and what it is for people who live here now. And while of course the history of the Troubles and even the Titanic are very relevant, very much so in Belfast today, they're not the whole story. This store, Born and Bred, is a great place if you're looking to buy some souvenirs while you're here in Belfast. I think most of the things here were made by local artists. They have lots of cool designs and lots of great options if you're looking for a gift to bring back home with you. You all may remember that I collect stickers everywhere I go. I put them in my travel journal, and I find that it's a perfect way to collect a souvenir from the places I travel to that won't take up space in my bag. So I did grab a couple of stickers while I was in Born and Bred, and I'm so happy with them. That place is so cute.
Ooh, this cut is gonna bruise. Ooh, turn purple, yellow, blue. Ooh, long before I'm through.
I'm here outside of the iconic Belfast City Hall, which you really can't come to the city without seeing. The architecture here in Belfast is so fascinating to me because it really does feel like a mixture of Irish and British influence. Now, obviously, there's a long, complicated history as to why that is, and I am not qualified to fully get into it today, but one of the things that people really recommend doing here in Belfast are the black cab or black taxi tours. Obviously, I have barely scratched the surface of Belfast's cultural history, and that's because I feel like there are so many videos out there that do a great job of explaining Belfast's complicated history. And I really want this video to be about what life in Northern Ireland looks like right now. Which is to say, we're doing some touristy stops, we're walking around the city centre, but I'm here visiting friends, and I want to show you what it's like for my friends who live here and who love it here and have really wonderful, fun lives here in Belfast. And I think that there is not enough representation of that side of this great city, so this is my 2 cents on the matter. Now, this is my third time visiting Belfast, I believe. So I've obviously come here to see the outside of Belfast City Hall many times, but I've never been inside, and I think I can go inside. Let's find out together. It is really beautiful inside City Hall. I absolutely love the stained glass windows, and the exhibition is just free to walk through. They do guided tours as well, which I didn't sign up for, but this was worth a stop. I'm surprised that I never came inside before on previous trips to Belfast. It is another absolutely beautiful day here in Belfast. Today is a very exciting day here in Belfast because I have a gig. This is the second show of the tour that I'm doing for my latest single, Nothing to Lose, and we're playing a venue here called the Sunflower. We just arrived here at the venue. There's some music going on downstairs. We are playing the upstairs stage and we're here early for sound check. Well, my friends, if there's one thing that I love about Ireland in the summertime, it's the fact that it is currently 11 p.m. and there's still light in the sky. Not much, but it's there. This was such a fun night and such a great way to end my time here in Belfast. I have always had such a good time every time I've come to this city, and I will definitely be back. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please turn on notifications, and leave me a comment. I would love to know where in the world you are watching from. If you liked the music in this video, it was my original music. It's linked in the video description and on all streaming services if you search Claire Hawkins. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.
I'm working on my foreign